Sonia, welcome in. Hey, Brittany, welcome in. How you guys doing? Thank you. I'm so happy that they put this on here. I've been waiting for them to add Christmas music, and it's like, okay, 10 days before Christmas, I guess, is when we get it. How we doing today? Let's see. Doing good. Good. It's rainy. It is so like rainy and overcasty all day. So it's like kind of hard to wake up, you know what I mean? Hey Todd, welcome in. Yeah. Sonia, you live close to me. Sorry guys, I'm just getting shared out. If you guys are just hopping in, please share out publicly, tag them friends in the comments for a free card. Donations do jump that line and guarantee a more in-depth reading. All my donation information is pinned in the bottom of the comments, new prices too, or in the description of the video on YouTube. Like, how many spiritual advertising groups do I have? Oh my goodness. Okay, I think that's it. Hey stranger. Hey Genesis, welcome in. How you doing? Hi Lisa, welcome in. How is everybody doing today? We ready to get started? I think I've shared out everywhere now. Is that music like crazy loud? Let me know before I get started. Is the music drowning me out, or are we good? Oh, well, welcome in. Nice to have you. Nice to have you. Who's messaging me? Music is good. Yep. Yes, Todd, absolutely. It's not too loud. Music is good. Awesome. Yeah, that sounds good. Todd, send me your question for your donation, sir. Hey, Barbara, welcome in. Welcome in. Let me get saged up, guys. Let me get saged up. Hey, Cheryl, welcome in. Yes, please share out publicly and tag them friends for a card. Donations do jump that line and guarantee an in-depth reading. We're starting off a little slow today, but that's okay. That is okay. I don't know if Todd's still in here. Okay. Am I streaming from YouTube? Yeah. I'm streaming to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so who was one of my first people in here? Sonia. Hey, Chandra. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right, Sonia. Let's get some cards for Sonia. Spiritual message for Sonia. Whoa, and we're flying out. Oh my goodness, we're flying out. What are you emotionally pulling back from, sweetheart? Any disconnection with somebody around you? Just kind of feeling emotionally tired or withdrawn from a situation? It's coming up with the Five of Pentacles here for you. We also have the Two of Wands, right? So it's like making decisions, the need to kind of like make up your mind on a certain direction to go. So with the combination of these two cards coming up for you, it's like you're kind of pulling back, you're kind of pulling yourself out of a situation because you're trying to make up your mind. Where do I go next? What do I push forward with this like new chapter, veer away from the situation, or do I kind of stick it out? At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Seven of Pentacles that's coming up for you. We've also got the Death card under that, okay? So I do feel that there's going to be some sort of transition that's happening here. I feel like kind of stepping back away from something and then making plans moving forward, moving in a new direction. Don't let fear hold you back from this. And don't like try to overthink the situation. You know what I mean? Don't think about like, you know, what does the ultimate situation look like? Think one step at a time, right? One little step at a time. What movement do I make? How do I get closer to where I want to be? So that's what I've got for you, Sonia. Hopefully that helps a little bit. Chandra, thank you for tagging. Barbara said I just ordered a new deck called Postcards. Can't wait. I think I know the deck that you're talking about. Hi, Angelita. Welcome in. Welcome in. Genesis said sent a private message. Yes, Genesis. Okay. So you're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Still waiting on Todd. So let's go ahead and get. Who's still here? Help me out, guys. Who's in here? Who's here? Me. Brittany. Hi, Tyra. Welcome in. Okay, let's do Brittany. Spiritual message for Brittany Cook. Got you, Todd. Got you. Okay, so Brittany, you had a card fly right out the deck. We're going to put that other one back. Two sixes. 6 is your number right now. 6 is a really good number. You know, 6 is about victory, movement, progression. It's really good. And in your case, the gift, well, I already said it, the gifts, the cards that are coming out for you. 6 of Pentacles, right? So we have some sort of gift, some sort of reciprocity. I feel like being recognized for work that you've been putting into something that you've been doing, and somebody else giving back. I do also have the Six of Cups, which makes me think that this is around a family situation. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Ace of Pentacles, okay? So new chapters, new blessings, having opportunity moving forward. I feel like that there's things that you're putting work and manifesting right now, and those things are happening for you. So that is... That just got all messy, so I'm switching up the music. So that is what I've got for you, Brittany. I am on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. I'm using a program called Restream. It just streams to all of it. Okay, so we got Todd on donation. We've got Genesis on donation. The list has started, guys. So if you want a guaranteed in-depth reading with specific questions answered, let me know if you donate so I don't miss you and you can get put on that list. Thank you so much. I needed to hear some good news. LOL, always love your messages. Thank you. Hey, Sarah, welcome in. Okay, so Todd, donation number 1. Because Todd, you donated twice. So you donated for the question, and then you also donated for your New Year's spread. It's going good. Going good. Cannot complain. Hi, Anne. Welcome in. New to this? Well, welcome in. Vibe and enjoy. Yeah, I saw that coming, Todd. Angelita donated. Got you, sweetie. We got Todd, Genesis, Todd, Angelita. So I know you're new, and the way it works is if you share out publicly, you might get a free card. I say might because it does get busy in here. If you want a specific question like that answered that is donation based, and donation information is at the bottom of the comments, let me know if you do and you'll get that question answered. So yeah, Todd, I saw that coming. I saw that coming. You're gonna be looked to. I think they're gonna have like all eyes on you. So it's that position, it's that opportunity that we talked about with just taking the lead at that position at work, okay? I do think that that's something that you can very easily manage, but you have to get yourself on board with that. I feel like you have to find your confidence. Okay, so start now. What's your work ethic? What's your qualities? What are your skill sets that you find yourself to be very good at, that you know will actually help you in this process, right? Because if you're standoffish, if you're questioning your own abilities or your own skills with this, it only makes it more conflicting and complicated. They're complicated, and there's like restriction in that energy. We don't want any restrictions, so we want you going into that like, I can do this, I've got this is what I'm going to do. And this is coming up with the King of Wands, right? So natural born leader, passionate, taking action, putting your best out there and knowing exactly where you stand. The Two of Swords, I know it's fear-based, but we have to come to that conclusion. So I know you want progression. I know the others don't look the greatest, so this is the one. I do feel that there's going to be conflict that happens, and I don't think that this is with you in particular, right? I think it's just like a conflicting situation with so much change happening all at once, right? So we have people in, we have people out, everything's a mess. It's kind of complicated. Focusing on the positives, focusing on the silver linings and the opportunities that this presents is going to be your best course of action. And I also feel like that there's going to be a mixture of like, I mean, it's not really a mixture. Like we've got that King of Wands, natural born leader, confident in yourself, passionate. But then we have the Queen of Swords that's coming out here for you too, which, bitch, don't fuck around, right? Bitch, don't fuck around. So I feel like if you need to lay down a law, set expectations, set boundaries on things, that's what you do. So are we talking about me becoming Steve, the small team leader, or Mike, the larger leader? And you've got to wait patiently, sweetheart. There is a donation list. Donations take priority and go first. Okay, so we're probably talking about big team lead Mike. All right, so out for him is the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Cups. So actually having a lot of contentment and happiness with this, learning new things, new chapters, pushing forward, inspiration, growth, inspired action with that Ace of Wands. So it definitely seems like the big one that's coming up for that time. So I mean, this looks really good. Just get no, Genesis, you didn't. Just get comfortable with the idea of it. Figure out what your strong suits are so that you don't have to seek that validation from anybody. You don't have to look out for that. You already know. And in that case, sometimes we have to fake that until we make it. So that is what I have got for you, Todd, for your donation. Let me go ahead and get you a Celtic Spirits Oracle message on that question. And if you guys are just hopping in, please share out publicly, tag them friends in the comments, donations jump the line. Okay, so Celtic Spirits Oracle. And the card that just jumped out for you is actually really cool. So we've got the Gatekeeper, number 32, coming out for you, Todd. And this is standing for Gatekeeper, Power, and Abundance. This is a sign of new abundance coming. You're walking through this door of change. This could be talking about promotion, receiving wealth, receiving money, new things that are coming through for you. So that is awesome. Let me know what you think. Okay, so we're going to move on next. We got Genesis. And Genesis, let me know what your question is, sweetie. I think I lost it in there, so go ahead and repost your question. And we will do that. Good. Good deal. You guys, I'm going to be an old grandpa later. I'm going to be doing embroidery. So it's like literally a simple kit, but I thought it would be fun to do. Thought it would be fun. How does connecting with a spirit guide work? So it is a spread with specific positions or questions answered about things that your spirit guides are helping you with, what they're pushing you forward with, how to connect with them. So I just kind of connect with that energy with them to draw those messages. Okay, so what's the future of Tea and Jasmine? They were just together a couple days ago. This bitch. Excuse me, but this bitch. So I hate to say that, but that tells me that T is probably initiating a little bit more than Jasmine. Okay, because when you put a freeze on somebody, it takes the other person stepping in to kind of counteract that. So when I say this bitch, talking about T. Oh, well, how nice. Anne, are you still here? Somebody anonymously donated for Anne to get her reading. So stay in here, Anne, because somebody donated for you to get a reading, love. Stupid shit. Stupid shit, Genesis. Literally. So, things are not gonna last that long. Okay, see, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's all that energy right there. It's all that energy. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups, right? But Two of Cups is coming up clarified by the Seven of Swords and by the Ten of Cups in reverse and by Death. So, you know, what this is telling me right now is that there's a lot of dishonesty that's going to carry on with that situation. It's going to lead to discontentment, unhappiness. I actually feel like a lot of energy of bitterness and just negativity around this, which is ultimately going to lead to an ending. Anne said thank you to whoever donated for her, leading to an ending, right? I don't know if this should be the main question, Genesis. I think the main question should be, how should you approach the situation moving forward? And you're already going to know my thoughts on that. You're already going to know. And she better not come my motherfucking way. Yep. That's enough for an ass beating. You moved out. Okay. Okay. So, what's the saying? Misery seeks company. So that's all I have to say on this right now is misery seeks company, right? Same shit that she's done to you, that the other one's doing to her girlfriend, they're going to be doing to each other. It's not something I feel that you're really missing out on. You know what I mean? And I've always personally felt that you deserve better than that. Because after doing that work, what I can tell you firsthand is the T is probably the fucking really sneaky one right here. Gotta ass hoes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But let me go ahead and get you a Celtic Spirits Oracle. See what that's got for you. And then we've got Todd next, Angelita after Todd, and then Anne. Okay, so that's the list is Todd, Angelina, and Anne. If anybody would like a guaranteed reading with specific questions answered, donation information is pinned below or in the description of the video if you're watching on YouTube. Hey, Marissa. Hey, hey. Okay, so. Oh, it's like trying to jump out at me. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the card that you're getting right now is number 1. It is Oak, and that's doorway, strength, and journey, right? So this is actually telling you this is an ace. This is new chapters, new things that you're exploring, moving forward, finding your own strength and confidence within yourself to start new things up, okay? So while you're still processing some of the things that are happening with this situation, you've got new things that are coming in, so just be ready for that. 4, 3 fingers, wait, 5 fingers, LOL. Yep, 4, 3, no, 5. Exactly. Okay, so Todd, we're going to move on to Todd. Todd, are you still here? See, and let that be proof, because it builds strength. Everything that we go through, it does serve a purpose. It does make us stronger. It makes us wiser. It builds strength. Alrighty, so Todd, for your New Year's spread, just gonna get all cards on the table. Whoa. Where'd it go? Now, I know that went on the board. Found it. Hey, Xylan. Why are you getting so many court cards, Todd? Thank you, Xylan. Okay. So, Todd, January, you're getting the Page of Cups, okay? I think that at the beginning of the year, there's going to be a lot of creative opportunities. I feel like that there's going to be a lot of like open communication and messages that's coming in for you. I do definitely feel the potential for like new possibilities, new chapters opening up, depending on the communications that you're having with people. All right. This is going to be speaking to your creative side. I feel like you're getting in touch with intuitive messages that are being sent to you, leading you forward to new opportunities. In February, we do have the Four of Pentacles that's coming up for you. I think in February, it's important for some reason for you to watch finances, for you to be making sure that you're saving money, cutting out unnecessary expenses, sticking things to the side to prepare for things that are happening later in the year. Now, in March, I feel like you're taking a lot of inspired action on something. You've got the Knight of Wands that's coming up for you. So this is really like inspired action, making sure that you're following your passions and kind of figuring out, like coming to one with yourself about what those passions are. So in January, we've got new opportunities. In March, we've got you moving really quickly and moving forward with these passions and with these opportunities, building something up. April, I feel like you're getting really in flow in April. It seems like there's some transformation here that's happening. Hi, Priscilla. Some transformation that's happening here for you in the beginning of the year, where you're really like doing some introspection and you're kind of getting in touch with yourself. You're getting in touch with what are your passions? What are the things that make you feel like you're cared for, that you've got energy being put back into you, that you're doing the things that you want to do and not the expectations of other people. So this is really transformative. It's really good. So in May, we've got Justice. So something is working out in your favor in May. Okay, this is in your favor because justice is upright. This is talking about cause and effect. This is talking about maybe something dealing, with law, or maybe if something had happened that was unfair to you or somebody treating you unfairly. There is justice and there is balance that is brought back because of this. So June, King of Wands, and King of Wands came out in your first spread. That was for that position, right? Carnell, welcome in. Noah, welcome in. This is for Todd. Okay, so you've got the King of Wands that's coming up with this, taking leadership roles, having long-term success based off of your visions and the things that you are manifesting into reality. So June. June is a really good month. June is where there's going to be a lot of shifts, and I feel like where you're really going to start feeling yourself and seeing yourself. July, you need a break. Okay, July, you need to take a break. After all the changes, after everything that's been happening for you throughout the first half of the year, July comes up with the Nine of Swords. And this is taking a break and getting recuperated because there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of worry, or there's a lot of things that are stressing you out. And you need to make sure that you're using those coping skills so that you don't fall into depression or anxiety because of those situations. Hey, Dina. Hey, Brianna. Welcome in. And then for those of you that are on YouTube just coming in, if you would like a guaranteed reading with specific questions answered that is donation based, donation information is pinned in the description of the video. So, Todd, let's see, we did January, February, March, April, May, June, July. August, we have the Two of Cups. So there is some sort of connection that's happening in August. I feel that you will be meeting a new person. Yes, I feel it's a new person. I feel somebody that's coming in who you're going to be connecting with and have a bond with. Really enjoy spending your time with this person, right? September, High Priestess, get in touch with your intuition and your own inner guidance moving forward, probably with this relationship, because in October, I'm getting mixed up on my months, guys. We've got the Ace of Cups, and that is going to be talking about actually entering into a relationship, right? So we've got that Two of Cups coming out, meeting this person, having this connection, trusting your guidance, trusting your intuition, moving forward with it, entering into this relationship, making it something serious, a new start. That looks really good to me. So November, a lot of wands on your spread. So we've got the Page of Wands, and this is embracing your inner child. It's giving less fucks. It's being adventurous, creative, spontaneous, going on new adventures, seeing new things. Maybe particularly with this new relationship, with this new person. Maybe there's some traveling that's happening here, or just exploring a lot of new things between the two of you. And in December, we've got the Ace of Swords. So we have success, we have victory, we have clarity of thought, clarity of vision, understanding, which opens up doorways to more success. So your next year, Todd, looks very transformative. It looks like things are shifting into balance to you. It looks like there's really only 1 month that's going to be a stressful month for you. Out of the entirety of the year, it looks like we've got new relationship that's coming in and developing rather quickly within 3 months. So that is what I have for you for your New Year spread, Todd. Very big. Yep. It's awesome. It's awesome. Okay, so we've got Angelita next. We have Angelita and then Anne. If anybody would like a guaranteed reading that is donation-based, donation information is in the bottom of the comments on Facebook or in the description of the video on YouTube. Angelita, I know you did for a mini. Did you have a question, love? Did you have a question? General, no question. Whatever comes up. Angelita, I feel like you're like really, spirit's encouraging you to stand your ground right now and maybe cut off connections. Set boundaries or expectations for people that haven't had your back. Quite the opposite, like, because it appears that there's like sudden endings or there's some sort of like betrayal that's coming up here with the Ten of Swords. And then you're getting the Queen of Swords coming up saying that you need to stand like on your own 2 feet. You need to stand your ground. You need to cut down people that are trying to get in your way or trying to do something to you or at you, and make like a complete ending of the situation so that you're not in that energy, you're not in that drama. Let me know if this is making sense for you. I feel like part of what might be holding like this energy is emotions. I feel like when we have sudden changes or a lot of things happening to us, we can become emotionally unbalanced, right? So we feed into that anger, that fear, that resentment, things like that. They're telling you, King of Cups, be emotionally intelligent, emotionally stable, remove the emotions from the equation and do what you got to do to get away from whatever this is. Let me know if this is making sense for you. I do have a celebrations card that's coming up for you. I feel like that this is a suggestion, however. 3 of Cups, spending time with people close to you, making sure that you're engaging with friendships and celebrations, you're collaborating and talking with other people. I'll take it. I'm feeling stuck. So whatever it is that's sticking you, right? We need to figure out what is sticking you, put it into that so that you can move forward and you can get that like momentum in your life. Be focusing on like surrounding yourself with the right tribe, surrounding yourself with the right people who have your best interest at hand. People are not gonna stab you in the back or, you know, act stupid or anything like that. We've got justice coming up for you that says things will be made right. Things will be made right. There is cause and effect, and you don't need to take karma into your own hands, but you can sit back and laugh while it happens. Okay, so I do have things like clearing up and speeding up rather quickly, but this is based on the fact that you're deciding to do this. You're setting those boundaries, you're eliminating whatever is making you stagnant and moving forward. So that is what I've got for you with the tarot. But I'm going to go ahead and get you that Celtic Spirits Oracle message for your donation. And if you guys are just hopping in, please share out publicly for a free card. Free cards are general. If you have specific questions, that's donation based. Yes, taking steps to reach out for help, yes. Spot on. I was like, stop on what? Okay, Angelita. Dare I say it, guys, or is somebody going to say it for me? Patience is a virtue. It's also nice when people come in and say, hey, how you doing? And not going right into the question. Okay, so trying not to be a bitch. The Christmas music playing. 31, the Green Woman. I'm going to read this one because I don't get this one coming out a lot. Okay, so you got 31, the Green Woman, feminine nature and oneness. The Green Woman speaks to us through nature. She is nature, yet she is also the feminine aspect of ourselves. We are a part of nature. There is no separation. She comes to us to remind us of our femininity, that of being vulnerable, nurturing, supportive, flowing, gentle, caring, loving. So many qualities of the feminine that are so often overlooked. This feminine energy is needed to balance the masculine, the yin and yang. Where are you needing the soft caress of the feminine in your life right now? Have you taken on the masculine role because things just need to get done? and you don't have time to nurture yourself? Are you surrounded by masculine energies and feeling vulnerable? The feminine is a powerful force indeed, and not one to be looked at as lesser than the masculine. Both need each other, both are important, but when one gets out of balance, we must remember to bring these energies back into balance. Another aspect of this card is the need to become one again with nature. Are you feeling separate and not in tune with the seasons? Are you pushing yourself against the flow or not in tune with the peace of that around you? Nature works slowly and yet everything still gets done. Nature is not comparing itself to everything around it. It simply goes about its business, and it doesn't matter about being the best. It just simply is. There are so many insights we can learn about ourselves by becoming one with nature. Observing, listening, feeling, being. If you wish to learn more about yourself, learn about the natural world around you. So that is what I have for you. Angelita, OMG, this card resonates. Awesome. Hey, Laura, welcome in. Okay, so next on the list, we have Anne. Now, Anne, I know that you posted your in here, so I'm just going to see if I can find it instead of making you type it out again. And donation list is still open, guys. So if you would like a guaranteed reading with specific questions answered, donation information is posted in the comments below. It's also in the description of the video on YouTube. Oh, just what you needed to hear? Okay, just general message. Oh, just what I needed to hear. Thank you. I thought you were Anne. See, I'm getting all confused up in here with these comments. Let's see. And will Sean come back to me? Does he still have feelings for me? Okay, got you, Anne. Okay. And yes, I feel that he will come back to you, and it's apparent that he still has feelings for you, but there's something that you guys got to work out, sweetie. I feel like there's some sort of disagreement or resentment that one of you or both of you is holding on each other. It almost feels like something said like in a bad argument, fight, conversation, and we're just kind of holding on to that anger or that bitterness resulting around that. We need to release that. We need to find forgiveness, okay? So this is possible that there's things that he is working on to let go of and to find forgiveness, and things that you need to work on as well with judgment. Judgment's all about forgiveness, letting go, and leveling up to better things. This is coming up clarified by justice as well, okay? We do have the Ace of Cups that's coming up for you, so this tells me new relationship and emotional fulfillment. This is going to answer that he will come back in. I feel like it's going to be slow progress. I don't feel like it's just going to be jumping back in right where you guys left off, which probably isn't the best idea anyway. But with the Three of Pentacles, it's like starting up those conversations, right? And then like learning, how do we move here? How do we not make the same mistakes or bad judgment calls that we made before? What do we need to learn about the relationship dynamic and each other to be able to move forward and to make it work? And then we've got receiving. So I feel that he is going to come back in for you. I feel like that there's going to be conversations, probably apologies that are coming in, and being able to let go of things and work things out so that you guys can move forward on more stable ground. So, hey, Shawnee, 8, 11, 12, 21, 41, which is a 5. This could be 5 days to 5 weeks. Had he moved on? I would say no. I would say no. Based on these cards that come up, he still has feelings for you. He's still thinking about coming back, but he, like, you're both working on letting go of stuff, right? And even when we say that we have, like, let go of shit, sometimes it sneaks back in. Our brain has a really, like, bad way of doing that to us, where we think we've resolved something and we think we're over something, and then it just comes creeping back up like this cycle, right? So it's something that we have to continuously work on letting go of. But 5 days or 5 weeks is when I think that he'll be coming back in. Be open to that communication if that's something that you want. Now let's get a, he's blocked you. We know what blocking means. Come on, guys. We know what block means. He hit the block button because he was butthurt about something. You can hit the unblock button too. You can unblock somebody just as easily as you can block them. Just wait. Just wait. I guarantee he will reach back out. Okay, so, and I got you a oracle message from the Celtic Spirits Oracle, and you've got the Maiden, number 4, Innocence, Love, and Past. So the Maiden reminds us of a time where we also saw life as fun, inspiring, and full of wonder. Have we lost that part of ourselves? It is never truly gone, just somewhat forgotten about as we navigate through the hardships of life. We can still be one with this part of ourselves again if we allow ourselves to see the beauty in the small things. Something as simple as smelling a beautiful flower or sitting in nature and watching the wildlife dance and play around us. It may be a time to remember the things that used to bring you joy and a sense of peace. We may not have the time to do all these things, but we can integrate small moments of this into our life, which can give us great benefit. Where have you lost your innocence, and where can you gain it back? The more we bring the small joys back into our life, the younger and lighter we feel, no longer weighed down by the multitude of tasks and stressors we have placed upon ourselves. So that is what I have for you, Anne. Now, Anne, I want you to like the page and turn on notifications, and I want you to message me when his ass comes back. Okay? Alrighty, guys. I see 10 in here. Let me know who's still in here. Please share out publicly if you'd like a free card. Donation list is still open for another 30 minutes. So if you want a guaranteed reading with specific questions answered, just donate and let me know you did. You're welcome. Yes, we will. switch up this Christmas music. It's getting kind of raw. Hey, Tina. Welcome in. Yeah, I would probably lay off of that for a little while, and lay off of it for a little while. Let him come to you. Doing good, Tina. Doing good. How are you? All right, Tina, would you? You need cards? Let me get you some. If you guys have not got cards, let me know. I will give you cards. Donation list is still open. Okay, so let's start with the bottom of the deck. So Tina, your shadow card, the card at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Ace of Wands, very beautiful energy, a lot of growth, a lot of progression, movement forward that's happening for you. I feel like that there's new chapters that's adding up, okay? But allow your inspiration to lead you. Be in contact, be in the feeling with the things that are inspiring you, that motivate you, that drive you to move forward, and allow yourself to kind of act on these things. I do feel like that there's some impulsiveness with this, and that can be a good thing, right? I don't mean impulsiveness like in the negative sense, but like just going on a whim, allowing yourself to do something spontaneous, and free flowing, not always planned. I do feel like that there's something that you're kind of holding on to right now. I'm not sure what this is, but it's like holding on to the concept of something, maybe a person, maybe a situation, not letting go of it. I do feel like Spirit is telling you, let yourself let go of this and take a step back from this so you can move forward. I have the Queen of Cups that's coming up for you. This is no surprise for you, right? Because you're like an empath. And you're a super compassionate person. This is that mothering, that nurturing type of energy, always being there for other people, but maybe not 100% of the time, making sure that your cup is filled up and that you have things that you need. So taking a step back from situations that are taxing you, allowing yourself to be spontaneous, allowing yourself to move forward with new things. This is going to be like really refreshing and really revitalizing for you, okay? So that is what I have for you, Tina. Hey, lovely lady, welcome in. Can I get you some cards? Guys, I also have 9 people watching, and only 2 people have said they want cards, and those are the people that just got in here. Will I get pregnant with Luna soon? I don't know. If you donate, you'll find out. Okay, exactly. Doing that today, awesome. Awesome sauce. Okay, so lovely lady, lovely lady. Oh, nice. Okay, so I was going to go live, but my body is saying no. Yeah, listen to your body, you know, don't let your head beat you up about it. I have that happen to me too, where it's like my body just won't do it, but my brain is like going a million miles an hour, being like, you're a loser, you're pathetic, you're lazy, blah, 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 blah. It's like, no, you need to listen to your body, chill, and go when your body is up to it. Okay, so lovely lady, I've got the 7 of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles both coming up here. That's like a really cool combination to come up. So this is telling me that like you're doing future planning. I feel like you're starting to break things down and you're starting to almost like lay out a map or a design to ensure future success. And this 10 of Pentacles is saying this is happening, right? This is talking about putting in the work and then having the contentment, having that completion, having that payoff that your work has put in. Now, at the bottom of the deck, I do have the King of Cups coming up for you too. So this is a similar message that somebody got earlier, is that if you're too in your emotions, you're becoming too emotionally dysregulated, this can be taxing. This can be kind of holding you back and not allowing you to like see things through clearly. So when you need to think about sensitive issues or make like big decisions, try to think about them objectively, pulling yourself away from that emotional response and almost look at it through like you're giving somebody else advice. You're giving somebody else advice on what to do and apply that advice to yourself based off of logic, not based off of the emotion of the situation. Hopefully that makes sense for you. Alrighty, anybody else that would like a general card? Last call on donations. Let me know. Put me's in the comment if you want a card. If you are watching and you want a card, say me. Yes, it made perfect sense. Thank you so much. You're welcome. I'll give it like 2 minutes, guys. I feel as if I'm astral traveling. Is there any way to find out? Do you feel like you're astral traveling when you're asleep? Or is it like when you're awake? I'm going to kind of describe to you what it feels like to me. So I know that I astral project a lot when I'm asleep, and I can always tell because when I wake up from that sleep, I have less to no feeling in my body. I don't know if that makes sense. It feels like, yeah, I can get up and I can walk around, but I feel like I'm not actually doing it. I don't know if that makes sense. It's like this moment of time where after you wake up, nothing's kicked in. You're not completely connected again yet. So it feels very weird. Awake, when you're awake. So are you like seeing different places? Like you're going different places? You totally zone out, black out, you're somewhere else? How does that kind of look for you? Because it's going to be interesting narrowing down the difference between remote viewing or astral projection. You got the drumming just now? So remote viewing and astral projection are like very similar. It's sometimes hard to distinguish the difference between the two. Some people might argue that there's not any real difference in it. It's like I go in and know and I see things. It's like I go in and like I go in and nod and I see things. So you're either projecting or you're remote viewing. Try taking some control of it when you do it. Thank you, babe. Everybody say hi to Charles. Thank you. Try paying attention next time you do it, Tina, to see if you can actually control where you go, right? So if you find yourself in that nod and you're seeing a place, try to think of like the Eiffel Tower or Leaning Tower of Pisa or wherever, right? And see if you can get yourself to go to that other place. I'd like to know that next time you try it, because that'll help distinguish the difference between astral projection and remote viewing. Remote viewing for me, it's like I'm still aware that I'm here. Like I can still see the computer and I'm still aware that I'm here, but in my mind's eye. So I guess with my eyes still open, in my mind's eye, I can see myself going to these places or seeing these things that are happening or have happened. And that's like the remote viewing. But with astral projection, it's like you're not aware that you're here. You're not aware that you're in the moment right now. It's pretty interesting. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get logged off, guys. It's gotten pretty slow. Earlier, I was sitting on my bed. I seen my doorway was open, but it's not. I'll message you. I'm going to look up a couple things and I'll message you. But I'm going to go ahead and get logged off for now, guys. Gotten a little slow, so I'm going to go ahead and log off. I want to thank you guys for logging on and vibing. Appreciate you. Make sure that you hit like. That way you get notified on future lives. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.